banging big dick energy. Yeah, my shawty's got them triple D. I stay crossing off of my list. Got my money and my bitch. That's a check, 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 check.
Have you ever been unsure of what to draw? Try grabbing a marker and making some random shapes. Then grab a pen and turn those shapes into whatever you see.
Please don't try to figure out who I am. I don't want you to do that. I just need to know that people like you exist. Like, if you met me, you wouldn't think I was the...
You just grab your pen and you start scratching. This is a scratch art book with 10 animal designs to choose from. They give you 3 different tools to choose from. This one's double-sided. This one is as well. Any extra shavings you can just brush off to the side with this little brush. I find this to be more relaxing than coloring, and it's so exciting to figure out what color is going to be underneath. If you want to grab one of these coloring books, I'll go ahead and link it down here for you.
O som inesquecível da batida de samba harmonizado por João, e nesse nunca chega.
If you love art books, you need to go to this store. This is by far the largest art bookstore I've ever been to. Every time I thought I had reached the end, there was another room. It also has the most diverse selection I've seen, with shelves of books of non-white artists. I wanted to buy the whole store, but money aside, I'm traveling with carry-on only, so I can't. In the end, after much deliberation, I bought 4 books. They have a whole 50% off section right now, so if you're in Berlin or will be visiting soon, I highly recommend popping in.
Don't expect you to understand why you probably never get it. Didn't think this would ever end. I guess I couldn't play pretend. My friends tell me I'm lucky. I dodged the bullet so quickly. How come you looking so happy? I think it would be too if you. My friends tell me I'm. You've heard of many times before. Something don't feel right.
I always like to make my sketchbooks look as thick and messy as possible. This goal pushes me to think of outside of the box ways to fill up pages. I'll rip pages out, make new pages, sticking found objects and trash in it. I remember once I taped pieces of a broken phone onto a page. Working with multimedia in a sketchbook in a place where it doesn't really have to look good really helps the creative gears going in your brain. So while leaving no empty space in a sketchbook is also a good practice, a really fun one is to stick trash and found objects in. I think I'm going to start a series showing a few ideas on how to bulk up your sketchbook. Follow me if you're interested. You can go now.
I thought I might stay over tonight.
Oh, but I don't want you here.
Why does everyone always look at you that way?
What is this? This isn't what I asked for.
That's what you want?
The universe doesn't want you to try harder. It wants you to breathe, let go, and be open to things being easier and more magical than you could ever imagine. Those who
My new sketchbook finally arrived. I love the size of it. Yellow is my favorite color. Peel. Peel. The quality of the paper is great. I can't wait to create new art in it.
hate feeling like this. It's so pathetic. Do people like you ever feel this way? I figure you don't. You seem so perfect all the time. The Lord must have been generous to you. He never answers any of my prayers. I don't know why. What did I do? What is wrong with me? Please just tell me so maybe I can get better. I don't want to end up like Mom, or I want to be dancing up on the screen like the pretty girls in the pictures. I want what they have so badly. To be perfect. To be loved from as many people as possible, to make up for all my time spent suffering. Sometimes I wake in the middle of the night and the fear washes over me, because what if this is it? What if this is right where I belong?
These are my ladies. This is Jill. This is my lady Amy. Little Susie. Brianna. Shaniqua. Helga. Miss Kitty. Jeannie. Teresa. Dirty girl. This spot is for my special lady, Leah. I'm gonna say that one more time. Leah.
New bookish art prints for my shelf.
The emerald trees dance and the rivers run free. The mighty stag follows, watching over me. These scars on my back are an ache long subdued. It's the memories that haunt of a land I once knew. Somewhere over the mountain. Feel something, I just wanna feel. I just wanna feel something, I just wanna feel.
Here are some tips if you use Autodesk Sketchbook. On the top bar, this little squiggle is actually a stabilizer. There's also the sectioning tool, which allows you to section things in 3 different ways. Here's the lasso tool, for example. And if you make sure this symbol here has a little plus on it, you can select multiple things at once. How convenient is that? And don't forget, there's a time-lapse button hiding at the top. I hope that helps, and happy drawing!
Listen, name is Corey Kitchen, I'm a YouTuber. Take a look around, you will see nobody smoother. And I gotta go booger. Why I gotta do booger every time I'm back on the scene? Looking kinda mean, your mood looking clean. I don't understand what the plan is, but I go with the flow. You already know that the grow so cold. C-O-R-Y, listen to what's going on me. Real quick, I'm about to go spit on the mic. Everybody know every time I do it right.
Please don't try to figure out who I am. I don't want you to do that. I just need to know that people like you exist. Like, if you met me, you wouldn't think I was the—
Hey, I was invisible! Cool!
I don't feel so good.
Think you nice as me, haha, better ask somebody. Better this shit good as gold. Got the wild style, always been a foul child. It's no better than it.
the stardust for you. La la loo, la la loo, little soft fluffy sleeper. Here goes a pink cloud for you. La la loo, little wandering angel. Fold up your wings and close your eyes.
I'll be your host as we experience the joy of painting. I think each of us, sometime during our life, has wanted to paint a picture. I think there's an artist hid in the bottom of every single one of us. And here we will try to show you how to bring that artist out, to put it on canvas, because you too can paint almighty pictures. You know, we have avoided painting for so long because I think all of our lives we've been told that you have to go to school half your life, maybe even have to be blessed by Michelangelo at birth to ever be able to paint a picture. And here we want to show you that that's not true, that you can paint a picture right along with us.
I am fucking crazy, but I am free.
He wrapped the whole wide world in a wedding and put the whole wide world on her hands. She's got the whole wide world in her hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. In his hands.
I know, right? It's the Talent Art Creation Sketchbook. in the size 12 centimeters by 12 centimeters. It has a strap to keep it closed and a ribbon to mark your page. Here's my hand and some pens for size reference. Bonus Miku Doodle. I also got this one from Amazon. The brand makes a bunch of different sizes and shapes.
My name is Enola, which backwards spells alone.
Nothing will stop you being creative so effectively as the fear of making a mistake. Creativity is not a talent. It is not a talent. It is a way of operating. An ability to play. True play is experiment. What happens if I do this? What would happen if we did that? What if? The very essence of playfulness is an openness to anything that may happen. A feeling that whatever happens, it's okay.
'Cause I don't wanna live a la la la. Should tell my boyfriend what I've been doing. Been thinking of you. Every time I screw him. And if you want me, you gotta spread the word. Go tell your girlfriend that I'm your girlfriend.
Process of documenting your life through art, and here's a couple ideas on how to do it. Sounds a bit cheesy, but I always like to write down or create artwork out of quotes or positive affirmations that inspire me.
It's also really fun to make comics out of tiny moments from the day, whether it's grievances or happy moments or quotes from friends and family. You can even create entire spreads out of a moment from just one receipt. Art journaling is also a great way to keep a record of your favorite songs or song lyrics that really speak to you, or even your favorite Pinterest outfits. Really, anything that documents where you're at in life is great to write down in your art journal. I recommend writing down your favorite moments from each month so you don't forget them, or drawing your favorite cartoon character or your current mood. Your art journal is also just a great place to experiment in general. You could pick a color palette and make a whole spread out of it, or try a new medium. Half the time I have zero idea of what a spread will look like when I'm going into it. And then at the end, I have something like this that I didn't really expect, but ends up being my favorite from the whole book. If you have any ideas, feel free to leave a comment below or check out my profile for other journaling tips.
Hey guys, today we're making a sketch with me vlog. Yay! I'm gonna record everything that I draw this afternoon and it's all gonna be put into this TikTok. We have to finish this drawing. Filming a new YouTube video where I draw my Toca Boca hair salon characters that I create in Toca Boca hair salon. I love that game so much, and so I decided to play it for my next YouTube video. I'm in the middle of drawing the characters. It's not finished yet, so don't judge me. Here we go. Anyway, so I'm about to go draw. Hello divas. It's a completely new day. I forgot to finish this TikTok, I cannot lie to you. Look at how adorable this drawing turned out. Yes, it's messy, yes, it's not perfect, yes, their bodies are really kind of abstract, but I love the cartoony art style. I love this. But honestly, today I'm feeling like drawing realism. We are doing a complete 180, and in the next page we're probably gonna do like basics, still lifes, and landscape portraits is honestly what I'm feeling like. We're doing this on the professional marker paper, as you can see, with my professional markers. This is high quality stuff. Oh my goodness, y'all will never guess what happened. I have once again forgot about this TikTok. I cooked salmon and I'm about to give you guys a sketchbook tour. I don't know where we were at the last time we spoke, you and me, but this is what I did with the Toca Boca characters that we were talking about. Did you see the finished product? Yeah, they're finished. And this is gonna be nature. This is nature. This is going to be a tree, and this is going to be a sidewalk, and this is a bush. Yes! Yes! Yay! Anyways, double tap on this video if you like art. Bye guys. It's literally a huge yellow book, and I'm so excited. I went to the Taschen and I carried home literally 100 kilos worth of books. This is the one I'm most excited for because it's literally giant, and it was supposed to be 150 euros, but it was on sale for 90. Huge Basquiat book. And for Basquiat, I feel like you have to look at the pictures on a big page because they're like so intricate, and these are literally huge. Oh my god. Book number 2 is this Andy Warhol 7 illustrated books, and it was only 40 euros. It's so gorgeous. This has like little illustrations and drawings from Andy Warhol, and I can't wait to read this to my niece. This is such a classic. It's Helmut Newton, and we already have a lot of Helmut Newton books, but I didn't have this one yet, so I'm really excited to see it. It was only 30 bucks on sale. They're so heavy. I love looking at advertisements. I think it's so interesting, and this is advertisements from the 60s, which is so cool. This is all American ads, and I already looked into it in the store, and they even have some with Elvis on them, so I'm super excited about that. And it's just interesting to see how advertisements have developed over time. This is the last thing. It's kind of off-brand for me. It's literally a tarot card set from Salvador Dali. This was first printed in the 80s, and I think it's so interesting. And this was 50% off, by the way, so it was only 25 euros. So this is the book that it comes with that like tells you how to interpret the cards. And I really want to do this with my friends. And then in here are the actual cards. How cool are these? That was everything I got. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to actually look at all these in depth. But I think the sale is going on until tomorrow, so it's also online. So if you want to get photo books, I would go now.
Hello, welcome back to a new tutorial. I'm going to be talking through my whole drawing process. So I start off with a grey wash across the whole image. This is just so I have something to rub away from, and you can see I'm using a cotton pad here to smooth it all out, and then I go in with a really small rubber. I think this is called a Tombow Mono eraser, but I use that to bring out all the highlights. This is just so I have a clear plan of what I'm going to do when I start adding the details. So once I've done that with the small eraser, I then go in with a kneadable eraser, which is that little squishy thing, and I just rub away like the bigger areas with that rubber. And then I compare it, make sure that's all okay, and then I use my mechanical pencil. I have a video up already with all of my supplies that I use, but then I go in and do the details. I also use a blending stump for the smallest parts of the blending that I need to do, but personally I quite like when you can still see that it's a bit sketchy, so I don't blend it all the way. But yeah, as you can see, I'm working outwards from the eye. I tend to work like putting in the darkest areas first and then working outwards from there. So as you can see, I'm putting the darkest bit in, blending it, and then adding back into the highlights. I don't know why I do that, it's just the technique that I've developed. Like you can see here on the nose, I put the darkest bit in and then I blend from that, and also go back in with the rubber and bring out the highlights. And I literally follow that process through the whole drawing as I'm starting from the right to the left, or sometimes left to right, it doesn't really matter. A little tip for when you're drawing eyes, make sure that the white of the eyes isn't white, because that's not true to real life. If you were to like pick out the colour from the image, it wouldn't be white, it would be like grey. So, and also it helps the highlights stand out when the white of the eyes isn't as white as the highlights, if that makes sense. So far I've used a mechanical pencil for the whole drawing, but for the biggest areas of black I like to use an 8 or 6B pencil. That's just so I can work quicker, because the mechanical pencil tip is a lot smaller than a normal graphite pencil. So I always block in the bigger areas with a darker pencil like that, just so it's quicker. And then I clean up the edges, and then after I've done that I'll add in the final highlights that I've either gone over, so I need to add them back in. And then I'll use a white gel pen to bring out the final highlights, so this is just like the very brightest parts of the image. But that is everything. I hope that helped, and thank you for watching.